Welcome back to work on the Superyacht and to Gatwick North Terminal. Just arrived here by bus because the trains are all on strike. And today's the day. I have packed my life back up into these soft bags, which will store nicely on board. I'm going to go and get this thing checked in. I've got a load of chutney that I'm bringing at the request of the captain. Tesco Finest's range of chutney. 6 of them. Hopefully that'll be enough, and I will see you once I get through 2 departures. Okay then, so we are all checked in. I just had the 1 bag. On a Siemens ticket you might have provision for 2 bags in the hold, but this isn't a Siemens ticket that I've got. This is just a nice EasyJet flight, which is perfect for me. I don't need to fly with BA or anyone else. Just the best time and the best price is what works best. It was sorted out by the captain. This yacht, like many others, deals with a specific travel agent, and that just makes it easy for the captain to hand a copy of my passport and request flight details, and they can look at the best options and then send me over some options, and then I can obviously choose what works best in terms of departure airports and times, and then go ahead and get it booked. I often feel like that's a bit of a signal as to how it's going to run on board. You know, if that process is nice and smooth, then I think you can be fairly confident that that it's going to be running nice and smooth on board. But if that process is a bit drawn out and you're kind of thinking, you know, what's going on, what's the problem, then maybe that's a signal that that's how it's going to be on board. Anyway, never had any issues with this yacht, and indeed with most yachts. And if you work on a much bigger yacht, then there'll even be a purser on board, and it's, you know, one of their dedicated duties to take care of travel for the crew. So generally things run even smoother then. I've had something to eat. I've done the obligatory walk through the duty-free and smelt some of the perfumes, as you do. I'm here with 3 hours to spare, not really by choice, but that's how the coach times worked, and I'd rather get here sooner than later. Update on the last week. We found the snow last weekend. Was absolutely magical. Loved it. ENG1, my medical, had that on Thursday. No issues there. Clean bill of health, all the rest of it. I did ask him about colour blindness, not because I'm colourblind, but a few of you have asked me about how that impacts your ability to work on a yacht. If you're going for a deck job, then you would have a restriction as to not being able to stand a watch on the bridge at night time, because at night you need obviously to be seeing the colours, navigational marks, and obviously the lights on the side of other vessels. But during the daytime, shapes on the navigational marks are an indicator as to what they mean. So I'm not sure how all employers would view it, but it is possible that you could still hold a navigational watch during the daytime. And then for engineers, there would be a restriction that you're not allowed to work alone on colour-coded equipment and cabling, for example. So it's not a complete deal breaker, and I guess it depends on the severity of your colour blindness as to what you will and will not be able to do. But I'm not the greatest authority on this. I just wanted to check with that doctor. That's what he said. So if you are colourblind, just ask a few more people in the know about exactly what you will be able to do. And if you can't do deck or engineering, then there is always the opportunity to work on the interior or in the galley. So that's that. Yesterday, party for my niece. That was a lot of fun, and they had a lot of fun, which was the main bit. And now here I am. I shall take a bit of time now to relax. Got a few things to do on the computer, and I'll see you on the other side. Well, that was easy. One of the first bags out, and it looks like me chutney has survived. You always know it's been a good trip when your chutney survives. I think that's what they say. No, it's not. Nobody says that. Anyway, the chef is going to collect me now. Same chef as when I was there before, so it'd be nice to catch up with him in the car. And it's a bit weird because normally when I'm joining a yacht, I feel this sense of apprehension, but in this instance, there is none of that, because of course I know exactly where I'm going, what I'm going to. So it's quite nice just to come in nice and relaxed, and hopefully all's going to go well. Happy days. So you will see me next back on board. It's really strange to be back. Not much has changed, which I guess is quite nice in a way. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into some of the standard operating procedures and the training manual, and seeing what's been updated, and just see how it's been running for the last couple of years. I'm actually in the cabin opposite to the one that I did my crew cabin tour in, and I'm in here on my own, so that's nice. Keeping my voice down here. Don't want to wake anyone up. That's going to be something to get used to again, not being in a house. I'm going to get installed, and then I will update you guys a little bit later in the week of how it's all going, and we can get into some activities out on deck, I hope. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.